Probably you have heard of adding to the winning position and cut the losses. This is a very common phrase. But if you don't know how to add to the winning position, your losses could be double. Why? Because when you add to a position, in fact, you are doubling up your risk. So I'm going to show you today how I made $18,550 by trading gold by adding position to a winning trade just in a matter of an hour, so that you can copy the same system and you can understand when to add position and when not to. Now before I begin this very important video, make sure guys you give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. This is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Without further delay, let's get started. Okay traders, so let's see this trade. This is a real trade taken with the real money. So first let's look at this trade, in what situation I have opened, and then I will show you in what situation I have added another position to it. Now, as you can see, this is gold on the 5-minute chart. Now what you see that in that zone on gold, there is a clear head and shoulder formation. Always if you look at the left, you will see what the market has done. Now at the same time, if you look at the overall trend in this market, this is a clearly downtrending market structure. Now in that downtrending market, what we saw that gold has formed a head and shoulder. Now after forming this head and shoulder, when the price was forming that head and shoulder, I'm keenly waiting for an entry because I know that this market might be breaking down. So let's replay the chart to see exactly in what situation I have triggered that trading button. Now if you look at this one here, what you see that the price has formed head and shoulder. Now in that head and shoulder, there's a very important clue to look at. What is that? If you look at, this is where you saw that massive liquidity gap. You can see that the price has broken that resistance level, triggered that liquidity, and then has closed back below as a long wick candle. Now what else I looked at before entry to this trade is the liquidity grab. Now keep in mind guys, when you see that a market grab liquidity from both sides, from support and from resistance, it's a high probability setup. Now as you can see, the price gathered liquidity from here, from this support, has gone up, and also gathered liquidity from the resistance on both sides. Once we saw that the market gathered liquidity from this head and shoulder, I was almost prepared for an entry. I'm just waiting for the price to give us an entry candle based on our strategy. Now if I replay the chart, this is where I have seen that the price has broken down, satisfied the rules of our strategy, and I have entered the position. Now as you can see, after we entered, what happened? The price exactly broken towards the downside, has come to the profit zone, and then what you saw that the price has gone up for a pullback. Now this pullback is very, very important. Why? Because when you see the market form a head and shoulder like that, okay, a clean head and shoulder breakdown, what you can expect a retest of this previous support here, which is turning resistance, which is a very, very important point to look at. Now as you can see, when we saw that the market has broken out of head and shoulder, and then the price is going up again to the entry, still I am on the trade because I want to see that the price has tested that neckline of that head and shoulder and getting rejected. Now if we look at the next candle, this is where the price started to reject from that neckline. This is the key points here, guys. Now as you can see, after testing the entry point, the price again has broken down and prepared for a trend towards the downside. Now the trend is the key. The trend trading is the most profitable trading system one can ever have. Now if you turn on our TF strategy indicator, we saw that there is quite a few selling alert in that zone, and based on that we have taken the first position. Now the first position is in profit. Now you can see on the screen, this is exactly the same trade was sent out to VIP who are trading with us. I'm still waiting for another entry because I know that this market might be trending for a bigger move. And then what happened is that the next one, the price has come down. Now this is where I was waiting for another entry because I need to see that the price has broken the previous swing low, this support here, because there is an impulse correction. We need to see it has formed another impulse. Still I haven't add position. Now what happened is that the next one you can see is a green candle. That means that the big boys now gathering liquidity. Now I have found very important candle to add another position. Now there is a big mistakes that most retail trader does. Now I want you to really pay attention, because when you are adding position, you must manage the old position. This is where the mistakes happen. When I see that the market triggered liquidity, has broken the doji's high, created a long bearish candle, I know that this market is prepared for a breakdown. Now it is very important that you always manage the first position. What is that? What did I do? Now when I add another position, I immediately moved the first position, the stop loss at entry. That means that I have secured the first position to be break even. So my risk only the second position. In case the price having a spike, then I'm not losing the first position. This is the key points that one must know before adding position. Without managing the first position, if you add another position, that means you are risking double of the account, and at any point the market could go back and hit you both your stop loss and could give you the double loss. That's why the first position must be managed. And as you can see, as soon as I see that the price gathered another liquidity, I move the stop loss at entry and I have added another position. And also the same trade was sent out to the VIP group also who are trading with us. As you can see, as soon as we have added the second position, the price has straight gone back to the profit target. Both of this trade, just a matter of an hour, we had massive 5%, which is in my account around $18,550 from this both of this trade. Now if you also want to see how I am trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, receive all the trade alerts that I am sending, and also be part of the trading community, learn the strategies and courses that we are offering, you can join us today. The link below this video, the first link, click the link, visit the website, and then join Forex Trading Wizard Academy to be part of this trading community. I strongly believe that, guys, you understood how to add position in a trade when it is going in your favor. If you find value in it, make sure you like the video and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. With that said, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.